The two most important social assistance in Ontario, Canada. Ontario Work, referred as Welfare, and also ODSP, Ontario Disability Support Program. All you need to know about these two programs here in this video: how to apply, your eligibility, and how do you submit your application. Hi, my name is Basim, and welcome to The Last Stop.
All right, let's start with Ontario Works. So the first thing I did was just go on Google and I typed in Ontario Works in the search bar, and then we're going to click on the first link that pops up. So here you're going to see apply for Ontario Works. But before we do that, let's see if you are eligible for it. You're going to go scroll down a little bit, and it's going to be the first one right here. You're going to click on that. You scroll down, and then you're going to see the overview. Now, the overview is going to give you a list of things to see if you qualify. For example, you need to be at least 16 years of age. You need to be an Ontario resident. You need to have assets no greater than the limits set out in the program. You need to be in financial need, and you need to participate in employment activities. So if you have all of these things, then you are eligible, and then we can go ahead and apply. There's more information that you can look at in this section. For example, like participation activities, income, examples of income and other sources of funds, and etc. Be sure to check it out. It is definitely very useful to look at, and yeah, it will definitely give you more information.
Okay guys, now from the eligibility page, we're gonna go back and see the next section, which is financial assistance for you and your family. Another page will pop up, and here you can see the payment includes two parts. So how much money they pay you, it's just for two parts: basic needs and shelter allowance. So basically for food and a house or an apartment, and it's around $733. Now what's the basic needs? Food, clothing, etc. A shelter allowance, it's for your rent or for utilities, for heat, and so on. Again, this amount is just for a single person, and it depends on your income. It depends on your living situation. So they take too many things into consideration before they decide how much money they're gonna pay you. If you're married, of course, this amount is gonna be different, and if you have a child, also you're gonna get more money. And we made a video about child benefits. If you haven't seen it, please go check it, and we're gonna leave a link to that video in the description below.
Okay, now let's apply for Ontario Works. You're going to click on this blue button right here, and then it's going to take you to this page. You're going to click on Apply for Assistance. Once you get here, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to start answering the questions. Now, I'm just going to answer them randomly, but of course you have to read every question and make sure that you answer it honestly. So I'm just going to put no here, no here, no here. What is your legal status in Canada? I'm just going to say I'm a permanent resident. We're just going to put no, applying for myself, my email address, and then you're going to do continue. They're going to ask you to create My Benefits accounts. You are more than welcome to do that. It is definitely recommended. It's so easy to access it from your phone, but I'm not going to go through that right now, so I'm just going to do skip for now. Then you're going to put in your first name, your last name, your date of birth, and then you're going to do continue. Okay, so once you're done with that basic information, it's going to take you to the next step, which is spouse information. Now, I'm not going to complete the entire form with you because, as you can see, it's a very long process, and I'm only 15% complete. So once you're done, your information will get sent to the government, and you're going to be assigned a caseworker. And that caseworker is the person, if he or she decides to approve your application or not. And as we talked about this in a separate video, where you can go to a community center, and if you need help filling out the application, they would be more than happy to help you out. And I'll leave a link for that video in the description below.
Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you how to find the locations where you can go in person and fill out the forms to apply for Ontario Works. So you have two options, either online or in person. So to find out where you can find locations for Ontario Work offices, in the same page you go click on Interior Works, you type Windsor or the city you live in, and then search. Scroll down, it's gonna show you at least 3 locations in Windsor. Of course, in Toronto, like you would see more than 10 to 15 locations. So you go there and you can fill out an application and submit it in person. Okay. Just one more thing, guys. In the same page, if you scroll all the way down, you're gonna see here the payment dates. So they're gonna show you exactly where you expect the payment. Usually it's the last day of each month.
Okay, so next on our list is the Ontario Disability Support Program. So again, I just went on Google, typed it up in the search bar, and it's the first one that pops up. We're gonna click on that, and you're going, so before we click on apply, let's see if you're eligible. You're gonna scroll down, go to eligibility, and this is the overview for the ODSP program. So for example, you have to be at least 18 years of age, an Ontario resident, have assets no longer than the limits set out in the program, be in financial need, and meet the program's definition of a person with a disability or a member of a prescribed class. So basically what this means is that there are different types of support that you can get from the government. Let's say, for example, there's something called the Old Age Security, or the CPP, which is the Canada Pension Plan. So if you have any of those benefits, you cannot get both. You can only apply for one of them and be, you can only receive money from one of those programs. There's more information that you can look at, for example, examples of income and other sources of funds. So be sure to check it out and read it just to see if you are eligible for it or not. It's a very long list, so have fun with that.
Now let's go back to the same page here and scroll down. You're gonna see income support for you and your family. Click on that, and another page. You're gonna see here how much money you're gonna receive every month, and also it's for 2 parts: basic needs and shelter allowance. So again, it depends on your living situation, but it's usually around $1,300 per month. This is if you're only a single. If you're married, this amount is gonna be different. Okay, this is how they divide or they break down the payments into basic needs and shelter allowance.
Okay, now let's say you are eligible and now you're on the right path. You're going to go to apply for ODSP. And again, we're not going to take you through all the steps of applying, but this is kind of how it looks like. For example, yes, I am eligible, and then you wait for your computer to load, and it's going to take 300 years. And then, so obviously you have to, it's recommended for you to create an account, and then you just go right in and you start. Again, this is something that people can help you in community centers. So please do check out your community centers. There are so many community centers in every city, and they are super helpful, super friendly, and it's free. So do take advantage of it. That is it for today. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave a comment in the description below, and please do subscribe to our channel, as that is the best way to support us, and we will see you next time.